Yo, what's up, YouTube day traders and market participants? Let's see if we got that live stream going. It looks like we have a go. All right, perfect. Um, we are nearing the last 30 minutes of the market, and the market today has been on fire. Um, a lot of good plays that I posted in the Sunday night watch list actually came into play very well. Um, and we can kind of go over those first, the ones that I decided to pick up a video. I did go with DocuSign. DocuSign was a very good pickup this morning. I am up 11% on it right now. Um, and the reason being why I decided to get DocuSign was because you have basically on Friday, lots of volume came in on this candle, near your moving average here. Boom. There's your 20. And then today, I rushed in it. I'm not gonna lie. I rushed in it too soon. This was basic. So here's the 30-minute chart, top right. First 30 minutes we went down. So if I would have waited at least a little bit here, I would have got a good price. But kind of when the market opened, I knew I wanted DocuSign, so I just went in. Um, but if you can tell yeah, this is the 5 minute right here. You can tell that on the 5 minute, um, I believe I jumped in on this bar actually, which was not a good bar. Should have at least waited until this happened here. I would have waited for this to happen around this 200 moving average, then the total position would be up a lot right now because I did get in around this area right here, and that was a good chunk of change that I had to see it go down first, and now it's up. So, um, moral of the story: be patient, guys. Be patient, even though if you know the setup's there and it's gonna work out. Be patient. Boeing, same thing. I was a little bit more patient on Boeing, which gave me a good entry on Boeing. I'm actually having an order in right now. It's basically a stop. It's my day trade. I entered a day trade around here, and my stop's right here. Hoping we can push through the highs in the next 30 minutes, and then I'll finalize that trade for the day. But Boeing looks good. Can it continue? I like what it's doing now. I like how you can't see that because it's a 2 minute chart. My head's in the way. Here, we'll just look at the 5 minute chart. I like that we just kind of consolidated here. I don't like it putting in that big red right now. That's okay though. But I kind of want this distance between the 20 and the 200. Man, I'm lagging. I want that distance right there to kind of close more so that we can kind of get back to a spread. Um, because it is really extended on the 1 hour as well. So this has been running for quite some time. If you look at the daily chart, it's been running for a while. So um, you could say that today's it's breaking out of this flag, right? This little flag that it made could be breaking out, but I'd be very cautious now. I am in it. I've already trimmed my position. I got in right at kind of at the open because I already knew this was already on my watch list. Because look at this huge candle surge right here, great volume, and that was on Thursday. And then Friday we continued to stay above it with also decent volume. So I knew Boeing would be a trade, and just who knew? You wake up and it gets upgraded, then hey, that's all the extra confirmation I need. What else did we get into? I got into MSTR, and that's gonna pull up. I don't know what that pulls up. MSTR. I'm lagging. So, why did I get into MSTR now of all times? So, I'll walk you through why I decided to jump into MSTR now. And it's basically because of the daily chart. Here you have the 40-minute period moving average. And we tested it, bounced off, tested, bounce off, tested, bounce off. And now we're finally actually closing green. We're actually getting a nice solid green, taking over the last red right here. So this would ultimately getting above this red would be the best case scenario. But I like that we have a chain. The ball's been passed. I like that the ball has been passed to the team that I want to see win. It's not on high volume though, so that's kind of scary. But the one before it was pretty good, decent volume. I like that we on the 4 hour got above the 8, and then the next hand. So basically, it's been about a lot of buying the first half of the day, and then second half of the day, nothing. So that's pretty good, which you can kind of see on the 5 minute chart too. It's just been consolidating. It's holding the 20 on the 15-minute chart, which is good. I want to see it push up into the 200. And then you have a lot of gap here to fill if we get above the 200 to the third on the 15 to get to the 30-minute 200. So MSTR not a bad setup here at all. So I decided to jump into MSTR. SMR. This one I wish I took a little bit more time to jump into. I was up on the position for the day. Um, this is more of a riskier play. So do be careful if you guys are looking at SMR right now at this point in time. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Um, I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold anything. Just make sure that you do your own due diligence. This is what I'm doing. And I'm kind of already regretting this one, but it's not too bad. I can just always close it tomorrow. But basically, green is holding the 8 period moving average. So that's a good sign. So we could easily jump right back up here. Um, I like that it came, here's the 4 hour. I like on it came closer to the 20 period moving average. And then just the hours is just extended. So is the 30-minute. It's just very extended. So um, upside can be limited, and that's kind of because it's kind of getting top heavy from the moving averages. You can kind of see that on the 15-minute. That might give me a little bit more confirm. Yeah, so I could stay in this play just a little bit longer for because of the 15-minute. The 15-minute does kind of give me uh some. I can rest easy because this 200 moving average is still sloping upward. Um, that usually is good, and it's going to kind of go up and then go sideways a little bit and then go like that because of this. This hasn't been the majority yet of that hasn't been yet the majority of that moving average. It hasn't taken place yet. We still have basically this whole upward move inside of this uh 200 moving average. So as time goes by, this should kind of flatten out. Maybe it consolidates again for a little bit and then shoots up. That is possible. I don't like what it's doing now, actually. Now it's actually getting a lot of sell volume to the downside, which is just perfect towards the end. I'm being sarcastic, so it's still on low volume. So if it can still close green, you got a nice little pair tweezers here that could lead you upward. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. So not my greatest pickup there. SM SMR. Another pickup I did was Hims. Hims for a quick swing trade. Um, it's probably going to close red on the day. That's not too bad. What I really like about Hims is that on Friday you had a nice green candle taking out a bunch of red to the left of it on good volume. We're at the 40 moving average on the 4 hour chart. It held it really well and pushed right above it. Now it's holding it. The eight's curling back up on the 4 hour. Another reason I like it is because it's now above the 15 minute. Now it's above the 15 minute 200. So that can be really good. The only thing is it's not above on the 30, but the last line in the sand to really see if we can keep going up is going to be this 40. We'll see if it kind of comes down here, bounces off of it, which would also then correspond with the 200 when you get above it on the 15. Now we're going to go back into it, all in the volume, test it, see if it can hold and push up. On the weekly, it looks great. On the weekly, it's just looks like it could. This is a tweezer. Looks like it could literally just shoot up. Maybe towards the end of the week. I think right now, well, the 2 minute isn't even extended to the upside, so it kind of tells me the move hasn't even started yet to the upside if we get it. On the 5 minute, it's kind of been already up. On the 2 minute, we just got below the 200, so it's gonna take. So if we can find a base here, and hold this 55.62, which we're currently above it. So if we can hold that 55.62 before close, that could be really good, and it could get back up here. We could just get a green shoot. I don't know how strong the green shoot's gonna be. Some of these other ones are really strong. When it decides to move, it moves. So we just gotta be patient with that one. Did I pick up anything else? NNE. NNE looks chill. Wondering, trying to sell a little bit of my Walmart position. It's up. So yeah, NNE, I like what it's doing as well. Um, we have the hold of the 20 period moving average here on the 4 hour, and we have it taking over, green taking over by the moving average on the daily. So doesn't look bad here at all. And on the 15-minute chart, we just got above the 20 to 200. So, and we've been above it on the 30 minutes. So that's really good as well. The only thing I don't like about this one is on the daily volume. It's really low. I mean, I guess comparatively to the rest of the year, it's probably above average these last 2 days, which is kind of very interesting. Um, That's actually really good. That's actually not bad now. Yeah, so um this play I really like. I like what I'm seeing here. And we got above on the 200 for the 5 minute, which is good. Yeah, I really like what I see here with NNE. All right, so um that's pretty much it. I'm thinking I have Archer, and Archer is my worst position right now. It is a defense play. But we're in an area where we can start seeing it turn around, and that's the only reason why I can. And the fact that we have just literally done nothing all day tells me that, I mean, the buyers were defending this, and the sellers were. I mean, you could tell that there's not that much volume, so no one's really trying to push it down, possibly. Um, right now, I can't really tell. I love that we have this kind of consolidation. We have the 200 EMA on a 45-degree angle downward. That means the upward pressure could be coming soon. But I don't want to be early to the party. Do not be early to the party. So I'm gonna wait on that till it gives me confirmation that it wants to go up, and then we'll we'll, we'll hit the gas on that. We do have Verizon in our portfolio. It's also up right now. kind of wanted to keep going. Uh, but it looks like, I mean, it's just always, Verizon's just something that's just so tough in a tight range. But something tells me that this time we get out of this range because of these lows. The lows have gotten bigger. I've gotten up, 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 and up. So the lows have been moving up, especially with this low being such a big difference from these other two lows. I can see this low pushing this up higher. So I'm still waiting on this one a little bit. I kind of maybe first price target to sell would be 44.5, and then 45. So that's gonna kind of be where I'm looking to unload this. But yeah, we just got over the 2 minute. You can't see it, but the 200 is right there. We're just above it. On the 5, we're above it. On the 15, we're above it. So looks really good. Honestly, this morning was a good buying opportunity. I was actually down on this position from Friday because I entered it in on Friday and I was up. Then I went down. Now I'm back up. But had I just waited or averaged in this morning a lot of my plays were on sale, which was really cool. Really crazy. I didn't capitalize on all of it, like Wells Fargo. I let Wells Fargo get away, and I know I wanted it, and I literally was staring at it all day, and I just didn't pull the trigger because I was focused on other stuff. But Wells Fargo, man, this one, because it already gave us the buy on Friday. It says, hey, look, we claimed the 20 on the daily. We did it with volume twice, and then you get this shot under. This is the 4 hour chart. You get another blessing to the 200 moving average here, and I don't take it. Just with the whole market selling off this morning, it kind of looks scary, but like that first 30 minutes of today was just nothing but selling. So it kind of made me cautious, very cautious, but that was probably the best time because then you just had this straight rocket ship up. Wells Fargo hasn't even taken a breath yet. Took a little one here and a little one here, and then it just ramped up. So, um, yeah, missed opportunity there. Wells Fargo is off to the races. So we'll see. Maybe tomorrow it opens up red again, and we can get some good positions in there. I guess we'll see. Uh, that's pretty much it for the pickups, right? So, I'm looking at my portfolio right now. I'm seeing the Verizon's up. But I already got a game plan there. RTX is pulled back a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna add to it though. Let's see. I don't think so. Mm, no, no, because it's extended on the 5 minute. It's just I really wouldn't want to play with it yet right now. It's extended, but we are kind of in the beginning phases of the 15-minute extension, so we have time. In the 30 minute, we're already trending up. So that's a pretty good sign. The hourly, we're holding the 8 moving average. So this is basically a power trend since Thursday. This has been a power trend to these highs since Thursday, which that was that day when I got into it. So we've been power trending since I got in. Already took a little profits. Um, it looks like maybe we're coming to another area of profits. No, I kind of want to see it rip and break through the all-time high on this. I really do. It's so close. I know it can do it. And especially with power trending on the hour, I think maybe we gap up like exactly how it did here. Maybe it gaps up, hits that all-time high and sells. So I'll be prepared. I'll be preparing myself for if I see this gapped up in the next day or two, especially through all-time highs. I'll be paying attention to that. I guess that's pretty much it though. I'm still loving Walmart. I'm in Walmart. I love it. Um, they also have been doing really well, and they just got they just got narrow on the 1 hour. So you see how that purple line over here, it's kind of hard to see. Um, Here, I'll just draw over it. I will draw over it. So you have the purple line that kind of goes, let's make it bigger too. So the purple line goes like this, and now it comes in here, and now it's pushing up. So the white line, it basically closed the gap here. Wanted to close it. Now we're super narrow, and now the price is extending upward again. Hopefully we get that spread to the top. So now Walmart is pushing the highs towards the end of the day, which I like to see that. So it is pushing up. Um, where can it go? Probably, hopefully it's, I mean, the high of the day is just 5 cents away. So hopefully it hits that high of the day. Maybe touches 100. Tomorrow we gap above 100 and then just push for all-time highs. So loving Walmart right here. It looks clean. It looks clean. What else do we got? So I guess I'm gonna skim through the market, see if there's anything that I want to pick up, right? Ooh, QBTS. I wanted this. I got in it too early. It dropped down on me and I got out. And now I'm like, why didn't I just hold it for a little bit longer? So, 'cause I always get time, always get time. But now it's actually showing a lot more strength here, coming through off that 8 moving average. So I'm not going to get involved in it again because it already, I want to see, yes, I want to see what happens here at this 15 minute. So if it rejects here and pushes down just a little bit tomorrow at open, but we see a good buy sign on the 15 minute, then I will take a shot at this and make a long-term position to the upside because we're really not that extended on the 30 minute. No, yeah, so we got extended and now we're narrowing in. So we can get to that extended part again as we get to these highs. Um, Move coming off these moving averages from the daily. So not a bad play. I trimmed my AMD today. I was in AMD. Um, Honestly, I'm still holding because still a very, very good position. The fact that we got this nice good volume, then follow through with a nice solid green with good volume as well. On the 4 hour, we had it hold the 40 period moving average. So where can it go? I don't know. It's pretty top heavy, especially with on the weekly chart, we have you have the 200 moving average right above it. So that price is 116. So we're at 114, 114.85. So 86. Oh, that's a high 50. So I mean, $1.50 from here. In the world of options, that's good because right now, from the time I opened this position up on Friday, I am up already 40%. So options, options are crazy. Um, but we are in a good spot with AMD, and I like also that on the 15-minute chart right here, we've just been holding this 8 period moving average. So super trend on the 15-minute chart. So means we got strength, but we are hitting this, means we had strength all day for sure. But we are coming up to a crucial level. So we'll see how it handles that crucial level. Um, yeah, since there's a lot of upward wind on this, I'm just going to trim a little bit more. Why not? Why not? because we do have some upward pressure up here, and all I have to do is um, get back in it. If it pulls back down to the 15, if it pulls back down to the 215, I wouldn't be upset with that because I would still want to keep riding this momentum since the daily has given us the go at least for a few days here. So um, if any pullbacks that happen down here, I'll try to get some more because there's really not that much upside potential here. So I'd rather pick up some more and ride it to 116 because I think we will test 116 this week. We'll see when it is though. Oh, you fool. That's fine. Alrighty. Well, that's awesome. Um, cool. All right. BA is moving back up to that upside, but I can't really tell what it's doing. Oh, and then Walmart bust up, hit that high, pulled back. Yeah, we're probably gonna get stopped out of the Boeing trade in a second. I'm just actually gonna take whatever it's offering now instead of waiting for it to kick me out. Close that position. I would like for you to close that position. And there we go. Position's been closed. All right, so that was that. I like Walmart. Walmart's coming up, but it still hasn't sold my contracts yet. Trying to get them for the high, which it looks like they're going for the highs right now, but obviously I'm not getting priority. Um, so we'll just chill there. Hopefully, I do want to trim this though, so I'm gonna kind of get a little aggressive if it doesn't start working in my favor in a second because the market is pulling down. Did we get the we did get the imbalances. They shot up at first. Now we're kind of coming down a little bit. Yeah, not too worried. Doesn't look too bad. Um, I'm just gonna do a little trimming. All right, trimmed my Walmart just a little bit. Um, because we're up at these highs. Just look at how nice that was on the 15 minute. But I only trimmed it a little bit. I didn't trim it a lot, so gonna sit tight for the rest of this play and see where it takes me. Dang, I just had needed to wait a second. Now it's boom, popped up to a new high. The contracts really aren't moving right now, so we gotta wait for it to get over 100. Once it gets over 100, these contracts will start moving a lot more. So, which it's moving. All I had to do was wait. Well, it's all right. It's all right. So what else we got? We got 5 minutes left. I don't think there's anything else I'm gonna get into. We can kind of see, unless there's anything that really gets me motivated. Let's see. No watch list. Load up. Yeah, it looks like it really doesn't like when I stream. I need to get turn on the check the CPU up or something and GPU when I start streaming. All right, there we go. I was like, wait, where the hell is this one? Okay, bingo. All right, so Let's go in let's go in reverse order. Yeah, let's go in reverse order. Let's go. Let's start with what's down right now. So yeah, DraftKings down. DraftKings just broke everything. It didn't even hold the daily anymore. It looked good on Friday, but it looks bad now. Archer waiting. It's also probably gonna break its low. Google, eh, Google is having a tough time with that 200 period moving average on the daily, right there. Um, this is the daily right here. It is just having trouble with that 200 period moving average. So I wait for to see what the 20 can do about it. Wait until it hits this 20 and see if the 20 can push it back up. So not getting into Google. What else we got? Uh, MPC. It's above everything. That's a deep red though. So something broke there. I don't I don't think I'd want to touch that yet. Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs looks good. It looks good. Doesn't look like Wells Fargo, but it's holding. It is holding on the, I like it right here on the 4 hour. Um, so say if I did, and I like it on the daily. So say if I did want to play Goldman Sachs, let's look at the option chain. Let's see what we got going on for the option chain here for Goldman Sachs. Um, so I like, good time is for sure a few weeks out. Right now, I'm at the Junes. So let's see what we got. So you wouldn't have problem getting into and getting out of the 640s. You got a lot of people here at this level, 1900. You got a lot of people at the 660 level, and you have a lot of people here at 620. All right. Where has the stock been in the past, right? In the local past high. So 620 right here. The high was 620 on this. So if you were to play this, if I were to play this, me, myself, and I do like the 620 options. So they are the most expensive ones, but it's a possibility. So 640 isn't actually that bad. It's in a good price range. And if you say you do get to 620 by in 4 or 5 days, you still have plenty of time on these contracts that those 640s will probably be will be a nice big play. It could be 300 to 400 per contract there. Um, do I play it? No, I don't want to play it yet. Even though it looks good, even though it does look good. Um, yeah, it looks great. I'm not gonna do it. My portfolio is currently overweight, so trying to get some positions out more than add some positions. Coca-Cola. It's what it went right past Coca-Cola. I think Coca-Cola, yeah, Coca-Cola did really good today. Coca-Cola just it was already on the watch list, and why did it switch to lows? And that was the bell. That is it. GG's, GG's. But you can see here Coca-Cola and it's pushing up and it was pushing up towards the end. So someone bought there for sure. Yeah, Coca-Cola was a missed opportunity. Um, just because look at all that volume on Friday. Friday pushed up, came through. Then today you got that blessing, this 30-minute blessing that blessed everybody. And then it just kind of ramped up. So it's good to see. And it was decent volume today too on pushing it back up. So honestly, Coca-Cola was slept on today. So Coca-Cola and Wells Fargo missed both of those opportunities, but we did hit the Boeing and we hit the DocuSign, which they're both. Boeing is up 40%. and DocuSign is 15%. So we didn't do too bad. Oh, and Verizon towards the end there. Verizon gave me a 21%er. I like to see it. So hopefully, oh yeah, it did push up there too. So good closing volume on Verizon as well. So love to see it. Love to see today in action. Very good day. So um, hope you guys find value in this. I'll be also going through the charts again and seeing which stocks are out there that I kind of missed today and seeing if there's an updated list that I want to take a look at. So, and get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful day, guys. So, catch you guys in tonight's watch list. Peace.